Hey guys, welcome back to Reserved Investments on YouTube. So sometime over the past 24, 48 hours, this channel surpassed 2,500 subscribers. As a result, and is customary on this channel, we need to do a 2,500 subscriber Q&A. Now, for those of you panicking, because I'm still finishing up my video game Q&A that I have going on, original content will be released on this channel over the next 7 to 10 days. I promise you guys, it is coming. I am going to be doing a video where I talk about my consulting business in the antiques and collectibles trade. In that particular video will be my contact information, at least an email address, where you guys can reach out to me directly if you want to utilize my services. And I will go in depth on the services that I provide and why I'm so secretive about the business that I run that deals with consulting in the antiques and collectibles trade. Because remember, guys, I do no advertising. It's all word of mouth, and I'm very careful as to what clients I choose to take on, although I don't mind giving general guidance. So if you just have a question, you want to talk to me for 15 minutes, half an hour, up to an hour, all the details will be in that particular video. I'm also going to release details on Patreon at that particular time because it's going to correlate directly with the antique and collectible consulting. You'll see how I'm going to set that up when that video premieres. That video will most likely be done in 2 parts. So if all the information that you're looking for isn't in part 1, Part 2 will air literally within 2 to 3 days after Part 1. So rest assured, all your questions will be answered. A lot of people are contacting me through Facebook, Facebook Messenger, LinkedIn, and really those are the only 2 ways you can contact me because I'm not on Twitter, I don't have an Instagram, and I don't have a Snapcrap or whatever the hell it's called. I'm not a fan of social media, guys. Very private on social media. Some of you already know. So that being said, once I put that video out, you will have an email address to contact me directly. All is what I ask is I do get a ton of emails even right now. Please give me at least 24 to 72 hours to return your message. Just give me that time, especially with what I have going on in my personal life, my corporate career, and also, of course, my business life, which also includes YouTube now. That being said, other videos that we are going to be doing, we're going to go back and we're going to revisit some other pop culture-based collecting categories, videos on Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Lego. A lot of people have reached out and said, Sean, you only did like 1 or 2 videos on Lego. When are you doing more videos on Lego? The speculative bubble that's occurring within the Lego space, or I should say, is starting to deflate, ironically. Lego is not in the market capacity that it was back in 2012, 2013, 2014. That speculative bubble has started to deflate finally. So I am going to do videos on that because I think it's important to talk about that particular market in particular and how it transformed over the last 5-10 years. I'm also going to be putting forth a video on currency collecting. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do videos on paper money, currency collecting as a whole. There is going to be an introductory video to that premiering on this channel, again, within probably the next 2 weeks. I'm also then going to go back and we're going to start to expand on some of the fundamentals that I presented when I first launched this channel on investing and speculating in antiques and collectibles. So I hope if this content resonates with you, you join me for this exciting journey that we're on, where I'm kind of taking you inside the antiques and collectibles trade. If you have any feedback for me, if there's videos that you would like to see me do, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see if enough people want me to do certain videos on certain collecting categories or certain topics that I've yet to cover. I will gladly circle back and put those videos into development. The one caveat with that is, though, guys, I am currently 60 to 70 videos behind on this particular channel. I really have only been releasing 2 to 3 videos a week. Some weeks I only get 2 videos up. Other weeks I really try, bust my proverbial ass, and I am able to get 3 videos uploaded to YouTube at present time. I am hoping more time will open up for me in the future. I would like to eventually get 4 or 5 videos uploaded a week to this channel. It's been a challenge getting there, especially given the fact that some of these videos are so far in depth that it takes me a lot of time in the planning stages of these videos. It's not so much the time it takes to shoot them, because as you can see before you, I really don't have a massive, fantastical set behind me. It's pretty much just a bookshelf and me talking. But that being said, there's still a lot of planning that goes into these videos. And I like the production values that I am at least putting into these videos, not like what I launched this channel with. If you go back and you watch some of my earlier videos, they're quite comedic right now. That being said, I want to make sure that any content that I put out meets my quality standards and is also something that I would be proud of. I have been going back through this channel and watching some of my earlier videos, and I was actually going to pull some of my earlier videos. I was actually going to change them to unlisted format on YouTube. I have yet to do that though, because some of those videos keep getting thousands of views. I don't know what it is. But the first video that I did where I talk about the differences in the grading scale between VGA and WADA, that video has several thousand views. The video that I did on limited run games, the very first video I did, I think has close to 5,000 views right now. And every time somebody sees it, I tend to either get a comment on that particular video or they try to reach out and find me in the wonderful world of cyberspace, which means they're Facebook messaging me, they're LinkedIn messaging me, and the like. I will state this, guys. If you do reach out to me via Facebook message or even LinkedIn, understand it's nothing personal, but I do not have time to respond to every single message that I get. If you have a quick comment, if you have feedback for me, I will gladly listen, and sometimes I will respond. I cannot, though, however, always take the time to go back and forth because I have a lot of people coming to me through the antique and consulting business. I also still have a personal life outside of this, and it is taking up a lot of time, which I don't mind. I'm by no means complaining. I'm just stating that understand that, though. It's very hard for me to find time to respond to everyone's questions, even comments on these videos. I am starting to lose track of comments. That's why if I'm in a comment chain with you and I ask you a question, you respond, there is a chance that sometimes I will lose track of that particular comment. So that's something that I have to work on a little better because your questions, your feedback are very important to me. As I stated, and I'm going to end the video this way, as I stated from the start, when I set up this particular channel, I knew it would have to be more interactive just due to the content that I am placing on this channel. This is not a hype-driven channel by no means. I am taking you inside the antiques and collectibles trade, showing you the risks as well as the rewards, and trying to get you consciously aware of these markets and how they work. I've said this before in another video. I am pretty much red-pilling you guys in the collectibles community out there that are looking at this stuff from a financial perspective. That's my whole goal on this channel. It's to kind of unplug you from the matrix and get you to see these markets in new and exciting ways. Also, assess the risks properly. That's why opportunity cost and comparing these markets to other markets out there, whether it's traditional investments, real estate, whatever it is very important because a lot of unsophisticated collectors, speculators, and investors do not understand the value of time and money and the value of opportunity cost. I have a video plan that's going to be coming out where I talk about my thoughts on gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. There is an excellent story that I start off with in that video to make this point known that opportunity cost is a real thing. I'm not going to get to that story in this particular video, but I just want you to be prepared that when that video launches, that video is designed to start letting you think in new ways. If you have a certain mindset that I want to speak to when that video launches. So I hope you like this content that I produce. Any questions, feedback, let me know below in the comment section. Again, the 2,500 subscriber Q&A will air within the next 7 days or so. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.